All right, folks. So this is the test of the virtual tavern. Actually, it's not working out that bad. I bought a green screen, and yeah, no, it's too bulky, too much of a pain in the ass, too much everything for me to suffer through that. And then I realized, by a little Google search, that Chromacam is available on OS X, but even better than that, it's also available on Windows. So I had used it on Windows a couple of years ago when me and Zach Laser were doing some podcasts, and I would get like a half head. At least the software's a little bit better now. Yes, I know. I need to shave. I need a haircut. I know all this stuff. I suffer through it, so you don't have to. Oh, that this is the whole thing of trying to adjust your hair based upon what you're looking at the screen is in effing sane. So I figured I'll test the virtual green screen, do a little look at. Oh, see now. Now that would be a problem. It will show me, but it won't show the products I'm trying to. If I put it on an angle, maybe. There. Well, yeah, all right. Maybe because it's got a glossy cover. Babylon 5: The Trouble with Drazi. This is actually an adventure Mongoose Publishing. It's for Traveler, and I didn't even realize I owned it. I must have gotten it some jackass way. I have no idea. Maybe it was free with purchase because I'm a huge Babylon 5 fan. We were talking about Babylon 5 on the Tavern Chat Hangout on the Discord server on Thursday night, and basically it had 5 seasons. The first season is a real slog to get through. I would say watch the first episode and the last episode, but there are callbacks to it later on. Episodes 2, 3, and 4 increasingly get better and better. You can tell the filler episodes where like Harlan Ellison or Peter David, I think Neil Gaiman even wrote an episode. You can tell the filler episodes because they're in the setting, but they really don't affect the storyline or any of the characters, and that's kind of important, right? But they didn't know if they were going to have a season 5, partially because although the ratings weren't bad, the Paramount Network, which was, I guess they were like the linchpin of the Paramount Network. And if you don't remember the Paramount Network, don't feel bad. I didn't either when I started researching this on Wikipedia. The Paramount Network is where they were appearing. I think in New York that was, I don't know, Channel 9. So the Paramount Network went bye-bye. The channel became independent again. There was no support for it. So this was, I guess, when season 4 was filming. So they basically turned season 4 into seasons 4 and 5, crammed all that shit together, and then in the end, it was like, oh, TNT is picking this up. It's like we just wrapped everything up. So season 5 feels like a bunch of fillers and one-offs, and that's kind of so. That brings us to Babylon 5, The Trouble with Drazi. I have the Babylon 5 D20 OGL book, and it wasn't bad. I wouldn't really be tempted to run it. Babylon 5 it's a good TV series. I don't know how well it converts to a good RPG. It was character driven. There's a major plot going on in Babylon 5, but it was a character driven series. And then to put other characters into something, like you don't want to play the characters that are named, like you don't want to play Spider-Man because you already have in Spider-Man universe, in my opinion, you already have a predestination kind of. I think the same is true with Babylon 5. You don't want to play the lead characters because that kind of craps that crap out. But I don't know if this is going to happen. We'll see the inside pages show better. No, oh, yeah, a little bit. All right. So here's my issue. And maybe this is being done. This was done back in, when was this published? God. Apparently it uses the OGL, so I should check the LGM. I've got no idea when it was published. Copyright 2009 Warner Brothers. All right. So we're talking 2009, 2010. Black print on gray. This is gonna be this. This is gonna have to. I don't know where about. It's hard to fucking read. It's smaller print, so it's really not fun. And it's written for Traveler. It wasn't written for the D20 system, which means yes, you can drop this into your Traveler campaign, but does Babylon 5 really drop into your Traveler campaign? I don't know. Good question, though, right? So, in any case, like I said, this is mostly testing the virtual green screen. I kind of like it. This artwork, by the way, behind me is by Craig Brasco. If you don't know who Craig is, he's an excellent artist in our niche of gaming. He's an old school gamer. I gamed with him for a number of years. Craig is good people. CraigBrasco.com might be actually his website. If you want to commission him for art, I'm sure he'd love an offer. I always joke around that I gotta do it this way, right? Right. The dwarf is me. The Scottish-looking human behind me, that would be Jason Paul McCartan. And the halfling that my finger is blocking, and that would be James Bond. I don't know who the serving wench is, but that's who I always assumed was at this table. And I think Craig kind of nailed that. So I'm thinking that this is going to be what we'll have behind for most of the podcast. It's artwork that I can use legally, rightfully. I used to like to put up the player's handbook art without the text on it, but hey, this is something that can certainly be seen as tavern-like. All right, so this test is pretty good. So I think everybody will be happy. The green screen's going to get packed up and put in storage and probably never fucking used. But hey, this is perfect for what purposes I need. I'm sure with my luck, the books would have been blocked out even with the green screen. So go figure. All right, folks. Like I said, this is a test of the emergency tavern system. It's only a test. If this was a real YouTube video, I'd have more to say and it would last a bit longer. But I thank you for the live viewers, and yeah, this works pretty well. I'm going to do a live. I'm going to do a schedule. It's probably going to be initially 2 or 3 of the podcast episodes each week are going to be initially live streamed here on YouTube and Facebook, and allow for live input from viewers like you. And I think that would be nice. So I'll come on with my usual topic to spiel about, and then move on from there. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do. I would really appreciate it. We have like 136 subscribers. I'd like Joe the lawyer last night when we were on the podcast, the Tavern Chat podcast. He came on because we were doing the Gamers Health stuff. Joe's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a bet you can have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube before Christmas. I was like, dude, I'd be thrilled with half that. I'd be thrilled with a quarter of that. 250 by Christmas, I'd be jumping for joy. So if you can help, if you can do it, great. I appreciate it. All right, folks, let me sign out, and might be back later if I do a live podcast episode. We shall see. Yeah, I know I do way too much. All right, later. Thank you.